Hi there again. I think I saw all of y'all this morning. I did. I'm so excited about this week. I apologize up front for what might end up being a long video. There's a lot of new music, but I don't have a lot of notes. So let's see how it goes. We start the Christmas season this Sunday, and I love Christmas, but it also means lots of new music. So let's get to it. It's the beginning of our series called The Story, and the topic is prologue. And we kick off with Hark the Herald Angels Sing, King of Heaven, which we did a year ago. And I think we did it pretty well if you listen to our recording. The only note I think I have on that one is Robin and Hope. I went ahead and kind of figured out the O's. I think our recording actually sounds pretty good, but I think we had some issues with that last year. I remember kind of struggling with how we were going to do it. Robin, I'd like for you to do the lead on the O's. So this is right after the first King of Heaven chorus. This is kind of what I would get at. Okay, let's listen. Oh. So that part would be Robin. And me, I'm going to do this part, I think. Oh, and Hope you would be that, oh, which is actually an octave higher, and I think that's fine, unless you want to do the harmony. There's a high harmony, oh, you can do that too, whichever one you prefer, but I want you up on the top. And then the second time, right as soon as you finish that phrase, if you listen, that high part sings again. What do you hope? That I like how that carries and kind of keeps going, because otherwise we have this big awkward pause, and I might carry into that with you and do like a harmony, and Robin probably could too, but it'd be a little weird for it not to be an echo with somebody not singing that. So let's see what happens. But Hope, I definitely want you to do that if you can. And something similar at the end where we do the King of Heaven. King of Heaven, come. So I would do something like that. Robin, you would do that lead. King of Heaven, come. King of Heaven. That would be you, Hope. So there you go. That's the vocal for that one. Next is Gather Round Ye Children Come. And it says children will come in from the back of the room, come down to the platform, and sit around the lead vocalist, which is Hope. Oh my gosh, that sounds so cool. I love this song. This and Matthew's Begats are part of a Christmas musical called Behold the Lamb of God by Andrew Peterson. Download it and listen to it over and over again this Christmas. It tells the arc of the story of Christmas from the Old Testament all the way to the end, and it's brilliant. He is brilliant. Download it and listen to it. Anyway, that's that. It's pretty straightforward. The chart's up for that one. It's in 6/8. Wayne, there's this weird bongo type stuff at the very beginning. Don't worry about that. Pay attention to the song scan. What I'd like to do is the shaker. I think the shaker's kind of key to the beginning of that song, not the other stuff. And we're going to keep it pretty straightforward and come in with full drums on verse 2. I'm going to get my shaker from Sonya if you don't have one. I like my little barbell shaker. It's got a nice sound to it. And we'll mic that shaker if we need to. So let's do that. Just a second. I'm going to pull up that song scan real quick yeah, I got Hope on acoustic and me on piano and Wayne on shaker at the beginning, and Hope singing that one, and then we all come in on verse 2. And yeah, just kind of follow along. Hope in the interlude right before verse 3, There's some lead lines that some of those acoustic-y instruments are doing. I'll try to do that on piano if you can just keep the rhythm going on acoustic guitar. And I think that's about it on there. Very straightforward song, I think. If you get over all the extra sounds, there's lots of sounds in there. I can send you a link. There's an acoustic version on YouTube, but it's really bad quality, and there are no drums. So I'll send you a link to that if that's helpful to you, Hope, or Mike. But otherwise, just we can follow the song scan. I think we can make it our own and make it really good. Next, we have Glorious Day, which we know so well, and we're going to do again. And Hope's leading that one. And then we're going to do the First Noel, which Robin will lead the First Noel parts, and I'll do the primary harmony with her on that. And then we get to Jesus Paid It All, and I'll do that bridge of Jesus Paid It All. Very straightforward, that one. And then we're going to do Matthew's Begats. As complicated as it sounds, it's really not. And let's see, I'd like for us to do that with just acoustic guitar and bass. Mike, where I indicated on the song scan, I thought it might, since we don't have all the little mandolins and other things they got dropping in with them, or banjos, I think it's banjos. I thought it might be nice to have you under there going boom, doom, doom, or whatever, like the little bluegrassy type, oompa type thing that we've done before on songs like this. Hold on, let me pull it up real quick and tell you what I mean.
Of Salmon, who with Rahab fathered Boom. That Obed who had Jesse, Jesse he had David, who we know as king.
Hey!
David he had Solomon,
Something just like that. If you could do that, you know, you could do it with your mouth if you want to. We'll give you a mic. A mic for Mike. But anyway, that was kind of what I was getting at. Something like that. If you come up with something like that, that'd be cool. If that's complicated, like if you can't hear it, I don't know if it's actually in there. I'm half deaf. My ears are so stopped up. But if you have to make that up and that's complicated and it's going to take a huge part of your time, don't worry with it. We'll just do it with acoustic guitar. I just thought it might add a little nice drop to it right there at that point. Robin and Hope, please don't hate me, but I would love for you to do harmonies with me on this. I know it's a lot of words. If you just soak in this song for the next 48 hours, it'll drive you nutty, but it's cute, and it really will, like the rhythm of the words will start to kind of get in there for you, where you don't have to think about it or stare at it so much and make sure you get it exactly right. But those harmonies and some of the things those guys are doing all together really make this song. So give it a listen. If you're really uncomfortable doing it, you don't have to, but if it's just me singing it, that would be really, really boring, I think. So anyway, yeah, there's that. Okay. I Belong. For the record, every time I hear this, I picture Hope coming on the horizon, running at me. I can't help myself. But anyway, this one's very straightforward, I think. It really is straightforward. We're not going to do the weird swishy beginning. We're just going to start right on the acapella intro. And I'll do all the little piano type interludes, and that'll be cool. The bridge, ladies, I think is what I'd like to do. Amy Grant sounds awesome on the original, but when you shift the key, it's like a chipmunk doing it, and it's kind of weird. And I was trying to figure out, like, if you look at the chart, what she's singing is not on the chart, but what he's singing is. I put the echoes on the song scan. Oh, how could this be true? I belong here along with you. What you went through, I belong here. Something like that. That's kind of how it goes. Robin and Hope, if you could do the I belong here's, I think it'll make it feel more natural, like the lead just continued versus doing something weird. If it weren't so chipmunky, I'd say, Hope, you do that part, but it'd just be like you and I suddenly switch leads because it's in the same range if you drop it an octave. It just makes it kind of weird. But what I think would make it really cool... Oh, I had it pulled up, I thought. I messed it up. Boo. Here we go. I'm so sorry to make you wait. Here we go. Here we go. So that part, what I was just singing, you don't hear on the track. He's just saying, I belong here. Hope, I think you should do that. I belong here, and make it a little more, soulful and give it the extra punch. And Robin, I think what he's singing will be the harmony to that, but listen to what I just did and see and make sure. But I think if you two harmonize and do that, it'll be like we have, our cool girl group going, and it'll be nice and make it a little special. And then at the very end of the bridge, where she continues that, I dropped part of that part she's singing, and we'll all just come in together with In Your Presence, I think is what it is. In your presence, in your presence. And I'll pick up, we'll all pick up together, and I'll do the lead and we'll harmonize together. So, yeah. And the rest should be very straightforward. It's a very straightforward song, a good opportunity for harmonies. I'm looking forward to that. And I think that's it, y'all. What did I do? Oh, it's 11 minutes long. Holy cow, I'm sorry. So get back to what you were doing. I'll see you Tuesday night at 6:30. See you then.